decade. Were you crazy? I mean, people are hitting on you for politics all the time. So when Dave was playing the cassette for him, he was like coughing through those parts. There's a couple of long lines there, you know?
I told Hope he was fired. I said, we got rid of that monkey fast, you know. He took a couple of shots at you, Bobby, but he's gone now.
Oh, you're out of control.
I love my snare drum.
We love you guys. We really do. And this is not to be patronizing or anything, because what the heck,
Lord knows
sell records anyway. So, but I watch you guys, and it's truly inspiring. I mean, to see not just the Bob and Doug stuff, but you know, the Bob Hope and Woody Allen and Jerry
Todd.
How are you? Now, when the heck is WLS-FM going to make the transition to video? Come on, you guys. Get into the 80s. I mean, Steve, you must have worked with a few of those guys.
Yeah, well, with the goatee and everything.
I know. They're all like that.
Perfect.
They're all like that.
I worked for like 50 program directors that talk just like that, look just like that. As a matter of fact, we got guys here that look and talk just like that.
And you know, I would love to run an international Jerry Todd filled dead air contest, because those guys used to, you could say, news coming up at 4. Oh, yeah, I've got 27 minutes to talk, no problem. Isn't that a beautiful, and they could just talk forever, you know?
Yeah.
Give birthdays and
There was one guy
again.
There was one guy I worked with who over the intro of Papa Was a Rolling Stone. I was working part-time at a radio station. The intro was 1:20. Yeah. And after he did the weather and the NHL hockey scores, he got to, like, Bantam and Tyke, which is like 6-year-old hockey, you know? North York Tykes beat the Oakville Bantams by a score of 6-4. Who cares?
And that ain't right.
Yeah. Wow.
Those guys are funny. I finally did a location piece with Jerry Todd. I took him out of the studio, and he's outside. And he's one of those guys that wears those, you know, those weird fur winter hats with like the Persian lamb. Really don't do anything.
The Russian hats, the comrade hats.
Yeah. When is that going to be showing? So we
are you guys doing?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It seems to me that when I watch it lately, it's just stuff that I've seen before. There's not.
I know there
too
are
much
people
new
that
stuff.
believe that there never was an original broadcast of some of our shows. You know, and that's the problem with this network thing, is that they made the deal with us on the 30th and said they wanted the first show on the 8th. And
so hop to it.
Yeah, we can't write and shoot and post-produce. Our shows are, you know, we have to have a little lead time built in, because they're done like films. They're not done like a TV show in front of an audience with a home base set or anything. We chew up sets and throw them out, you know, 15 of them in a show, you know. They're gone. We never see them again. And so because of that, we do need the lead time. So there's been a lot. I apologize, Rick. I'm sure you'll join me.
I mean, it's a horrible thing to have to... You know what it is? The network is trying to build its audience, and they don't want to have a Friday night go by without having our show on. So consequently, you get third and fourth plays on a lot of the things. Now, in February, they've got a couple of shows with about 75% new material. And we're going back Monday to start writing again, and then we shoot, and new shows will be coming on April the 10th, supposedly. But I don't know. I mean, it's all we can do is apologize.
Well, I don't think you have to apologize, because even with the reruns, I've noticed that it's still the best thing happening, you know, on Friday nights. I mean, I watch Fridays, and they're doing new stuff, and you guys don't have to comment, because maybe that wouldn't be professional, but I'm not known
I'm
for
just
my
going to blow
professionalism.
bubbles into my Pepsi now while you're doing
But it's still, I mean, it's still hands and
we never see our show.
feet above everything else.
So we were working in Edmonton, you know, and the 7 o'clock makeup calls to do a lot of those characters, and the feed was out of Spokane, Washington, so it was 1:30 till 3 in the morning the show was airing, so we didn't see them. And we heard yesterday that in Denver it's on from 2:30 to 4, which is almost Saturday morning TV, so we're up there with the Flintstones, the Archie,
right.
Scooby-Doo.
We're definitely competing with cartoons now, and I hope to wipe them right off the face of TV.
Hey, come on, I love cartoons.
Jerry Todd.
I like the video dinners. That was a good one.
Yeah, Christmas Carol with Alistair Sim and some hollandaise sauce. Well, that's what it's getting to. Jeez, I mean, it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
Sure is. Well, we were going to play Jeopardy.
All right.
You guys know Jeopardy. I mean, you got that up in Canada, right?
Okay, but like, I'm going to play it as Bob McKenzie, so you won't know if I'm really stupid or playing it as a joke, eh?
Now, you guys have to leave at what time?
Right away, eh?
4. So we can play a fast hand or two.
Yeah, we can play it. You can be a little late.
There's a guy who knows
You can
Jeopardy.
be a little late.
We can do
I've done these
whatever we
promotional
want.
things before.
Yeah, we can do what we want, man.
Who's this guy? Is he a promotional scout?
Is that window open? Another promotion man bites the dust.
You can always tell the promotion men because they're making the least of anybody in the entourage, but dressed the nicest. I've always
And here we are again, the Sands Hotel, ladies and gentlemen. No, you cannot love it here. The desert climate, that's just what I need.
How long did it take you to get that, Bob Hope?
Huh?
How long did it take you to get that?
Oh, about 5 minutes in the makeup chair. When they put that fake nose on me and I stuck out my jaw and they slicked back my hair and I saw that I could actually look like him, which is something I didn't expect. The voice actually comes from sticking out your jaw, you know, which, okay, now there'll be 50 Bob Hopes here. everybody listen away. Great.
I'll do it later.
I got to tell you, we were down in L.A. on the weekend. We did a guest shot on Billy Crystal's new comedy show. And every time Dave does Hope, he does it a little bit better. But this time, he outdid himself. It's phenomenal. He's got the new Bob Hope. Which
the new way.
Which, if Bob is listening, Rick, go ahead. You explain it. Because I'm not going to be... Last thing I want to hear from Hope is, yeah, that kid Dave Thomas, yeah, I broke him like a twig. He's out of the business. He's out of the business.
It takes time to get an impression properly, and you've studied him beyond how you've studied him before.
Yeah.
This is a good plug for the Billy Crystal.
Well, I think Aykroyd did that with Snyder. He ended up doing Snyder better than Snyder.
Yeah.
And Snyder started doing Snyder like Aykroyd.
Did you see Sterling Hayden on Snyder last?
Yeah. Whoa. Smoke a little hash, Tom. I like to get on the barge and just drink wine.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll agree.
And Tom acts like he's talking to God.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's it. Smoke hash. Wow. Incredible.
And how about those extreme close-ups?
Yeah.
They're in on his eye, you know.
And then Tom's smoke from his cigarette coming up still, too, through the picture. That's nice. That's always a nice
Where's
touch.
Tom going to go?
I say to Ted Turner.
Really?
Yeah,
that's not a bad idea.
Because Ted Turner likes him. He always had him on the show.
We did a show for Cable News Network called Lee Leonard out of L.A.
I've seen that, yeah.
It's done in an office. Like the ceiling is this low. The lights are strapped out of the ceiling.
Very strange TV,
The backdrop, which looks like a city skyline, is the city skyline. There's a window there. To think that there are set designers in the major networks trying to figure out how to create a city skyline. That's the new television.
You want to play some? You want to do this then? Play
Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
Do anything.
Come on in, Jim. We'll do our. Unless you, I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't want to.
The worst that can happen is it'll all go up in smoke. And
yeah,
you said it's a loose show, so let's.
Usually we do it, see, because we get guests in here that, like, we had Ozzy Osbourne in here who was like on another
the guy
planet.
that bit the pigeon off somebody's head?
Yeah, we bit a dove's head off. So the record executives would remember him and promote his record.
Good. I bet there'll be a few doves that'll be pooping on his sholler here and there, too.
Okay, maybe that's how we get our record to #1, is like start eating dove's heads.
Yeah. Yeah, well, okay, you go right ahead. I'm going to stick with Cornish hens.
So anyway, we do Jeopardy in case people don't want to talk, you know.
Okay.
It's always a nice fallback, but we're having a good time here. But it'll be fun.
All right, well, maybe
We'll
in
give it a
between
try.
questions we can, have a conversation.
Shoot the breeze a little bit.
While I'm trying to figure out my answer.
Now, this is great to meet you, because everywhere we went in this town, people were asking us, are you doing Steve Dahl's show? Are you doing Steve Dahl's show? So with a bit of research, we found out that you're a legend of this town, Steve, so it is a pleasure. That was a joke. Hit the drums. Come on. Hey.
Well, gee,
back in Las Vegas.
This is great radio. Real loose. I used to be a disc jockey, and I always tried to get my show this loose.
Where were you a disc jockey?
At CFTR in 1972, which was a rock station. At CKFH in 1974, which was a rock station, until one day I got a memo that said, we're now country.
Have a nice day.
And then at Chum FM, which is a
Sure.
AOR.
Do the voice for that, man.
Which guy?
The Chum FM voice. Do that.
Music from Led Zeppelin on Chum FM. Stairway to Heaven. And we're taking requests.
You see, I heard him explain the other day, which is great, when you hear somebody you work with finally explaining where they got something that they've done, that Jerry Todd is in the middle. He's not a high-powered jock, and he's not the low-powered jock. He's the guy in the middle.
I mean, everyone was doing the high-powered and the FM. George Carlin's album, AM/FM, which is a classic, was both, and Todd is somewhere right in the middle, all those middle-of-the-road guys who, like you say, wear the goatees. And
Yeah.
There's a million of them.
Leisure suits.
Yeah.
Legion suits.
I just want to comment on the air today. Whoa, boy, was that nice.
No, that was yesterday. Today the gas bills went up. Yesterday the air was good. All he knows, folks, is headlines. Okay.
But he's trying to relate to your particular city, so like buy his album.
Yeah. Guess where I got that from, huh? Yeah, here we are in the city of clean air. And everybody laughs me out of
Coming to town with some writers.
Okay, we're going to take care of some business here, and we'll be right back. WLS FM 95.
Identify the station.
3.
It's 341.
With Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas. Back in a flash.
Why did Roger the beginning? Chicago Lung Association sponsors a winter ski track, February 26th
I noticed your
through
promotion is
28th.
dressing down now that I said that.
For details,
Took
call
off some of his
243-2000. We're here with Bob and Doug.
That's right. Interrupt the PSAs. What the heck? Yeah, good day, everyone.
How's it going, eh?
And like, good day to all you people who listen to all the other stations in town and then tune in the Steve Dahl Show, eh? We hear about you.
Yeah.
So do we. You've got to find a way to blend in with the rest of the station, because people listen to you and then they tune out. Hey, that's not my problem. That's your problem.
You know what we do in video is we take the opportunity during the show to promote some interesting things coming up in the rest of the day.
What if there's nothing interesting coming up?
Well, then you should sign off at the end of the show.
Oh. All right, we're going to play. We're going to do a team thing, I guess.
Us against you?
Yeah.
We're going to get
International
white, pal.
Celebrity Team Jeopardy.
Okay.
This is Jim O'Donnell. He's our Art Fleming.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
We've actually had Art Fleming up here.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I heard.
Yeah, it was fun. He's a great guy.
And
And I bet he knows the game, too.
Yeah, he does. He'll fill us in on some of the rules and stuff. So it worked out
You should
pretty
have
well.
just recorded some things to pop in, like, wrong.
You know, he told me he would do that, and I got to send him a list of what I want him to say, and I keep forgetting. You know, thank you, Don Parno, thank you, studio audience. All this, I mean, it doesn't. So, as a matter of fact, he hosted and Jim played with Garry and myself, and I always win. I mean, I always win Jeopardy because it's my show. They let me win, but I couldn't even answer because I just kept watching him because he's standing in the corner just like he did on Jeopardy. You know, kind of like this. It was so inspiring. It was so great. Okay,
Are you guys going to do a film?
Pardo, too. Pardo's voice is the best.
yeah.
Saturday Night Live! Gilda Radner! We tried to get him to announce. You know who we wanted to be our station announcer at SCTV? Carvel.
Tom Carvel.
Please, man. Ice cream, man. Carvel ice cream. Eugene Levy, thank you very much. John Candy. And a special Joe Flaherty.
Now, they don't have that here, but I have seen those commercials. They don't have Carvel.
No wonder that went over so good.
Well, it took me a minute to remember. But
Rim shots live by satellite from Las Vegas.
Are you guys going to do a film? I mean, that would be...
Yeah, we're going to do a Bob and Doug movie.
Well, you guys are really taking this to the bank here.
Well, why not?
You guys got any
I wish
walk-on
I could
parts?
come up with something that...
No, you know why? What happened with the album? We didn't say, "Hey, let's take it to the bank, do an album."
No, I'm just teasing. You don't have to defend yourself.
We had 3 record companies call us.
You will anyway.
Very insecure.
We're taking it to the bank.
Okay, I'll take it.
I admit it.
Now we're going to do it low budget and in Canada, so just to keep the studios out of it.
That must be nice for the TV too to do it there because you don't have all the union problems and stuff. I mean, even here we have union problems.
I heard about that. I got slapped with 3 grievances on my way in here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The only thing
Where's
you're
the
allowed
rim
to,
shot when I need it?
the only thing
Only
you're
if you
allowed
do the
to,
Bob Hope voice.
All right.
the only thing you're allowed to touch in Chicago is the cough button. Oh, sorry. No, the Edmonton is a non-union house, and the guys are fantastic. They work till right in the 3 o'clock in the morning on triple and quadruple time, and Rolls-Royce, Mercedes, and Porsche started to pop up in the parking lot. They were doing well on our show.
We did a show here.
What is that, some kind of lesson to union people?
Shut up.
We did a TV show here on doing some Elvis stuff, making fun of Elvis. And
I guess the grace period is over.
yeah, I think it's a 3-year thing, and then it's open season. And we're in the middle of doing something. Took us all day to do it. I just finally I was being Elvis, and I finally got it right. But it was lunchtime, and all the lights went off right in the middle of it, just and all the union engineers. I looked around. There was nobody in the studio. They were all gone to lunch. So we never got it done.
Okay.
They came back, and it was time. It was by the time they got set up again, it was time to go home.
We'd have a lot higher repeat factor if we were in a situation like that,
Yeah, it costs a lot.
We do a lot of our best stuff during lunch.
Do you have anything to eat, by the way?
Speaking of lunch,
All
right, okay, categories.
Seriously, if you want something like to take with you out on the ride, there's a place downstairs. Marcus can go get some food.
No, we're fine. We're in good shape.
Oh, okay.
Can't look at Dave's gut.
Well, I can't talk, you know.
I think you can talk. It's your show, remember? Okay, I got a non-Hope rim shot that time.
Okay, ready to go, Jim?
Are you playing Dave and
Yes,
Rick?
Team Jeopardy.
Dave and Rick or Doug and Bob?
Okay.
Whoever they want to briefly refresh us with the rules again.
And then we'll decide.
There are categories, right?
Yeah. There's 4 categories, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and you got to go in order.
And then you have to phrase it as a question, right? Okay.
And if you don't, he'll go, question, please.
Fine.
Okay. I'm doing it as Bob McKenzie. It's my only hope, eh?
My ride's here.
This is great. I love a soundproof studio.
It's Hill Street Blues. Oh, sorry. An anonymous cop show. It's another name.
Come on.
Okay, let's go.
And the contestants are entering the studio for International Celebrity Team Jeopardy. First, from the Great White North, Doug and Bob McKenzie.
Good day. How's it going, eh? Hello, everyone. We hope we win.
And our defending champions, Steve and Garry Meyer.
Sorry,
Steve,
I made him start the music too early, so I didn't time out.
And they're all here to play.
Hit it!
Jeopardy! And here's the host and star of Jeopardy, Art Fleming.
Are you guys laughing at us or with us?
Yeah, having a good time, eh? I love your music.
Thank you, Don Pardo studio audience, my friends at home and in cars. We have a good-looking panel, Doug, Bob, Steve, and Garry. On that note, let's play Jeopardy.
Okay, is it okay if we smoke?
Yes.
Okay.
Beauty.
That's the curtain coming back, revealing the board. Oh! Isn't it beautiful?
A car!
No, the board, you hoser.
And the curtain parts. The categories in Jeopardy today are the Great White North,
We're going to win that one, eh?
uncured back bacon,
Oh, geez, we're going to clean up.
Margaret's bedroom, and Canadian rockers.
Oh, beauty. Okay.
The Great White
There's
North,
no chance of us winning, though.
uncured back bacon, Margaret's bedroom,
Get to him out in the hallway.
and Canadian rockers.
Who goes first, eh?
I will remind you there's one daily double concealed on our board. Steve and Garry is our de facto defending champions. It's up to you, gentlemen, to please select
Also,
and
you
start
gotta go
Jeopardy.
like, or something, make a buzzer noise.
How's that?
That's good. Okay, good buzzer. Okay, I go first?
Right.
Okay, Margaret's bedroom for 10.
First time in the category, and the answer is Miss Trudeau frolicked with this band. Yes.
Okay, like, who are the Stones?
Nicely done. Please continue.
I'll take Great White North for 10, eh?
First time in the category, and the answer is of Molson, Dos Equis, and LeBlat.
Ding, 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 ding.
Steve
Dos Equis.
is right.
And it's Labatt.
Would you phrase it as a question, please?
What
Question,
is
please.
Dos Equis?
Well played.
Okay.
It's Labatt's, by the way.
Please select.
You cheating already, Steve.
He gets to select.
Oh, Great White North for 20.
Stays with the category, and the answer is current host of You Asked For It.
Ding, 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 ding. Who's first? Who's the judge? Mark is the judge.
I got to be honest, I heard the ding first.
Who was the ding?
Sorry,
I can't even remember
You're
who
the
the
ding,
was.
he's the...
Okay, who is Rich Little?
Is right. Steve and Garry are leaders at 30, Doug and Bob at 10. Steve, please select.
Margaret's bedroom for 20.
Going back to the original Jeopardy category, and the answer is, according to Miss Trudeau, she was one of this singer's lady loves.
Ding, 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 ding.
Gary
Who is Lou Rawls?
is right. Please continue.
Margaret's bedroom for 30.
Shows courage, remains with the category, and the answer is Margaret slept with this prime minister.
Ding, 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 ding.
Steve
Who is Pierre Trudeau?
is right.
Jeez, that was so... You guys have set us up here.
No, we haven't.
Apparent easy categories, and they're cleaning up.
We love bedroom
Americans
talk.
80, Canadians 10. Steve, please continue.
no.
It's just that Gary's in the book.
We've lost our name status now. We're down to a country.
Margaret's bedroom for 40.
Staying again with the category, and the answer is starred in 5 Easy Pieces.
Ding, 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 ding.
Steve,
Who is Jack Nicholson?
well played, is right.
I just guessed on that one.
What does that have to do with Margaret's bedroom, eh?
I think he's listed.
She's claiming that he,
He was the first one to take her away from Pierre.
Apologies, I haven't been up on my true confessions.
Steve, please continue.
Yeah, Margaret's bedroom. Margaret's bedroom for
Completing the first category in Jeopardy, and the answer is title of Margaret Trudeau's...
What is True Confessions?
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I am so sorry.
I was thinking of the magazine. Oh, one of my favorites.
Oh.
Title of Margaret Trudeau's book.
She's got two.
Disqualify the question.
She does have two books.
We'll accept either answer.
Oh.
That's the way around.
We were equipped.
Ding, 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 ding. What is consequences?
All right, we'll accept that. Fine. Or beyond reason.
Beyond reason.
Oh.
Ooh, beyond reason.
How about Beyond Reach, which this game is quickly becoming?
What is the score?
Steve and Garry at 170, Doug and Bob at negative 40.
Still mathematically in the game.
Oh, I lost? You get penalized?
You can go
Negative Jeopardy.
Yeah.
And come on, fellas, get out of
Here's
there.
where we turn it around now. Eh?
Plenty of time remaining in Jeopardy. Garry, please select.
Let's go Great White North for 30.
Beauty.
For 30, and the answer is transplanted Canadian has emceed The Wizard of Oz.
Ding, 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 ding.
Steve.
Who is Al Hamill?
Ooh, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I got it. Who is like Alex Trebek?
Well played.
Oh.
Nice going. Nice going, kid.
Take off.
Just get us out of the minuses.
The
That's all I
Mackenzie's
ask.
at negative 10. Come on, get out of negative Jeopardy.
I'm going to another category. Uncured back bacon for 10.
Ooh.
First time in the category. Probably having to do something with hams, I guess.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Yeah.
Is back bacon just like slab bacon, like real thick bacon?
No. It's
Wide bacon.
It's
like Canadian
bacon. It's like
see?
American cheese. You call it back cheese here, right?
same thing, eh?
Same thing.
Yeah. It's Canadian bacon.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an export name.
Okay. Where were we?
Uncured back bacon 410, and the answer is Old Ski Nose.
Who is Bob Hope?
Well played. The Mackenzie's at 0.
0. So I got us up to 0. No.
Why don't we quit while we're ahead?
In Jeopardy limbo. Dave, please select.
Oh, I'll take that same category back bacon for what's next?
420, showing a lot of courage, and the answer is old comic who's never had a dinner. Yes.
Who's like Red Buttons? Eh?
Is right. The Mackenzie's on a roll at 20.
Yeah, we love the roasts. Okay, I'll take Back to Great White North for 20.
For 40.
For 40. Oh, that's Celsius. I forgot. 20 Fahrenheit, 40 metric.
140 to 20. The Great White North for 40, and the answer is his movie roles have included Sergeant Tree, Vic, and Elmwood Blues.
Ding, 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 ding. Who is Dan Aykroyd?
Is right. Please continue.
Elwood.
Elwood is what I...
Great White North for 50.
Completing the category, and the answer is Dick Burton and CKLW rock this far south Canadian
Ding,
city.
ding, ding, ding.
Steve.
What is Windsor?
Is right. Well played. Steve and Garry at 2:30. The Mackenzie's at 20. Steve, please
Say Dick
select.
Burton, did you say?
Burton.
Burton.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's why I didn't get it.
I was thinking of Liz Taylor. And
Onward, gentlemen.
That's what threw me.
Steve, please
Well, I think he
select.
did like a cram course in Canada last night, you know, and it's a little loose on some of the, like LeBlanc.
Hey, thank you guys for saving the hostages, by the way.
Yeah,
thank you.
Canada.
Thank you.
Thank you, Canada.
You guys are welcome.
Thank you. We just wanted to say thank you, Canada. We had one of the hostages come up here, Kevin Hermaning.
did you?
Yeah.
Because we pretended that we were their managers when they came back, and we were getting them on Hollywood Squares and stuff. And we said that he was our favorite, and but we were kidding. And he came up here because he heard somebody told him up in Milwaukee that we said he was. We said that he was our favorite, so he came all the way down.
Kevin Hermaning to block?
To block the rescue effort? Yeah.
We think they could all go into Paul Lynde Square. All 52 of them.
They're back in the news again. You know, it's an anniversary.
Yeah,
I
today
guess
is.
that's why you brought that up in the first place. Okay, let's go on to the next category.
We're just like Bob Hope, too. You know, whatever's topical.
Recapping the score, Steve and Garry at 2:30. The Mackenzie's at 20. Steve, our last correct questioner. Uncured back bacon at 30. Untouched, the Canadian Rockers. Steve, please select.
Canadian Rockers for 10.
First time in the category, and the answer is his hits have included Beautiful.
Ding, 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 ding.
Gary.
It was Gordon Lightfoot.
Is right, please
Canadian
select.
Rockers for 20.
Stays with the category. The answer is Winnipeg singer. Yes.
Who's like Burton Cummings?
Well,
Nice
Canadian Rockers for 30.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh! This one's not over yet. It's the Daily Double. Doug and Bob at 40. It's a non-audio Daily Double. You can wager up to $50 with the category the Canadian Rockers. Steve and Gary can't answer this. You guys have a free shot.
We'll wager the total, the maximum.
Oh. Well, a daring wager. Best of luck to you, gentlemen, with the category the Canadian Rockers. The wager 50, and the answer is, on Fernwood tonight, she wants lip sync to Jerry Vale's version of Snowbird.
Who is Anne Murray?
Is right. Oh, nicely done.
Yeah. Good going, kid.
The game heats up once again. The Canadians not out of this one.
I'll go back to the Great White North next category.
What is the score?
Great White North is completed. Recapping the score. Steve and Gary, 240. Doug and Bob, 90. Time running out.
Oh, I'll go to the next category in Rockers,
Canadian Rockers for 40. And the answer is, their albums have included Fly By Night.
Who was Rush?
Well played.
How do we know who was first?
He was.
Because he said it first.
Well, Marcus is a judge. So we have to be polite now, Gary.
I felt that was first. I'm sorry, but I felt that.
Okay.
Oh, well, if you
felt it, man, I guess we'll have to go along with that.
It was a cosmic thing.
That's a heck of a way to
In
thank
case we were first, my answer would have been, who is Rush?
I'll split it with you.
All right, 20 apiece.
That's
Gary,
right,
please
The
select.
Canadian Rocker is completing the category.
Completing the third category in Jeopardy, and the answer is, in 1971 song, the Guess Who were running back to this... Yes.
I got that one.
I know it too, though. Just so you know, I know about Canada.
Who doesn't, huh?
What is the city of Saskatoon?
Well played. 280, 140, 3 questions remained, all under uncured back pain.
I don't think we can take it.
I think we can if we can trick these hosers into getting it wrong first.
He's done his homework.
Uncured back bacon for 30.
And the answer is, he played comedy writer Buddy Sorrell.
Okay, I think I heard them say, who is Lucio Agostini? So they lose. I'll say, who is Maury Amsterdam?
Well played.
Good, kid, good.
Uncured for 40.
Says with the category, the answer is, he's soon to return as host of Tattletales.
Ding, 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 ding.
Steve.
Who is Bert Convy?
Is
By the way,
right.
back on the air, I saw it today.
Hey,
Thank God.
Good.
Thank God.
Thank you, Canada.
I don't know how I missed that. I love that guy.
I don't know how Tattletales gets into back bacon.
No, hams. Bert Convy's a ham.
Boy, gotta get up pretty early in the afternoon.
Steve?
Well, we haven't been on a grueling promotional tour, so.
Finish off the board.
We need
50.
We need 2 incorrect answers by Steve and Gary and a correct one by the Mackenzies to tie.
50. For what?
Uncured back bacon completing the board, and the answer is, in September of 1973, he played Billie Jean King in Houston.
Ding, ding, ding.
I got it. Who is, you know the guy I mean. Now, you guys can get the wrong answer, and of course, it's quite obvious that I'm buying time because I forget who Bobby Riggs is.
Is right. We'll be back to double check and recap the scores after this brief word from Steve Dahl. Sturgeon, thank you, Steve.
Do you want to do the commercials?
Sturgeon.
Hey, we really got to split now.
Yeah, I know.
And seriously, did you played Jeopardy with a lot of guys? Did we do okay?
Yeah, you did real well.
Yes.
Good.
You did
You
real
at
well.
least understood the concept. Which is more than most.
And really,
we get a lot of rock stars in here.
kudos to your master of ceremonies.
Really?
Excellent
Oh, you're
job.
too kind. Thank you.
And
Fine
thank you,
job.
Gary and Steve.
Thank
we had
you,
a great
Rick.
time.
Thanks, Dave.
Well, we're looking for extra work, you know.
One more.
We can make a deal. If you add our song to your playlist, we might be able to get you on the show.
Just something in the background sometime, you
How
know.
about Bob Hope and Woody Allen before you leave, and then we can...
Yeah, you better. You
Can't believe they make us do these things for nothing. I mean, I got to get paid, and I can't just say anything. I need Marshall Brickman to help me write it.
Now, I just want to thank these kids for the wonderful thing they've done for all of us. And just as a kind of a final note, ladies and gentlemen, remember your heart and lungs are important, but don't forget your glands. They're the #1 enemy today, so watch out for the glands, ladies. Good night. Good night, everybody.
See you guys.
Peter Thomas, Rick Moranis.
And here's Diver Dan with the traffic.
And with the...
Freedom from the lake. Freedom. You're gonna like the feeling when your day goes just your way.
Just what you want.
You're gonna like the freedom.
Just like you like it.
You're gonna like the freedom.
Ready when you are.
You're gonna like the life at your 70s. Freedom's Lake.
Right now.
Oh, America likes freedom. 7-Eleven likes freedom.
You're gonna like that special kind of freedom, and 7-Eleven's the only place you can get it.
A boy grows up, a man grows old, a mother cares, a daughter learns. Love and laughter and life go on Golden Pond. Universal Pictures presents Katharine Hepburn, Henry Fonda, Jane Fonda, on Golden Pond. Directed by Mark Rydell, written by Ernest Thompson, rated PG, parental guidance suggested.
Let's Suck Face starts Friday at selected theaters near you. Check your local newspapers for listings.
The Bell System presents Miss Ella Fitzgerald.
Talk to the children. Talk to the children. Share a little secret. Share a little laugh. Growing up so far away.
Oh. They still have a phone company over there?
I think they locked up.
Coming back. Hello? Hello?
Not happening.
How many numbers was it at random? 4 or 5? I can't remember. I dialed 5.
4, I think. Or is it 5? No. Is Ann Landers in Iran today? Does she go to foreign countries like Santa Claus?
Hello, this is Ann Landers in Iran.
We're sorry, your international call did not complete in the country that you dialed. Please hang up and try your call again. This is a...
Okay. Get off. Must be 5 though, huh? We're calling Mohammed Boumashimiman, and if he can tell us how much is in our wacky Iranian cash call jackpot, he'll be the winner. Yes, hello. Yes, this is Mohammed. Am I back around? Yes. Are you listening to the radio right now? Yes. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's this?
Who's this?
Oh, smart Alec.
Smart Alec.
Oh, cut it out.
Cut it out.
No, come on.
Come on.
Who is this?
Who is this?
Is this an Iranian dude? Are you Iranian?
Iranian?
Hey.
Hey.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
Come on.
Come on.
It's not happening.
Not happening.
I can tell.
Why isn't it happening? Oh, got it out. We better do our commercials, huh?
Yeah.
And today. The hostages just went back to West Point because they didn't feel that they had thanked the people of that town enough.
Plus, everybody has forgotten about him, so they thought...
It's ringing. Bingo.
Tell this cab driver that he's on the air, too.
Yeah, I will.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
You're on the air in
America! Yes, we're calling from America.
Hello?
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 Yes, so we're on the air. We're calling from America. We just wanted to see how things were over there.
You speak of the English.
How's that wacky Ayatollah? How's the Ayatollah?
Hello?
Hello?
Talk to us.
Hello, you're on the air. How's the Ayatollah doing anyway? Ayatollah? Ayatollah?
We've got her interest. Hello?
Hello?
Ayatollah?
That could be our echo for all we know.
No, I don't think so. Ayatollah?
You're on the air, ma'am. Do you have facial hairs?
A lot of them. Mustache? Ayatollah? Ayatollah? Can she hear us?
Hello?
Hello? Oh, we got her husband. Hello? We're on the air, sir. We're calling from America. Just wanted to call and see how you guys are over there.
Hello, sir.
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air. Speak to us.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, what's the weather like in your area this time of the year?
In Tehran. Tehran?
Yes.
Yes. Ayatollah?
No.
No? How's he doing?
We thought this was his house. America? America?
Hello?
How can they say hello if they hate America?
Yeah.
They say hello.
Hello?
But they hate America.
Yeah. Sir?
And how come he says yes? Have your own word for yes. And
How many tweed jackets do you own?
Hello? Ayatollah? Ayatollah? I think they've had enough of that.
Yeah. They were quite interested, though, for like 3 minutes.
Super talkative couple.
Yeah.
Now they're going to go back to making Iranian love.
Yeah, or dry shave each other, one or the other.
It's the middle of the night there.
That's right. What are they, 6.5 hours?
Yeah, so, no, 9, I think. So it's like...
Is it?
Yeah.
Good.
It's like 4 in the morning there.
That's pretty good for 4 in the morning.
Let's do all our commercials here. It's WLS FM 95, the original home of crank calls to Iran. Here's some stuff we got to do. 6:54.
Saturday night, February 6th at the Rosemont Horizon. Explosive high school basketball action. The WLS invitation.
Animals, the Treehouse Animal Shelter needs volunteers. Call 784-5488. Radar weather tonight, cloudy, chance of rain or snow. Low 25, partly sunny tomorrow, high 35. 38 at O'Hare right now.
Okay. I'm going to try one more quick one.
I don't know if we have time.
Yeah, I guess we don't. We'll do another one tomorrow. Another call to Iran. Just want to see how they are. I guess the Ayatollah had an awards banquet for the students that held the hostages hostage. And now for the best self-flagellation by a group. The Yemenis are... That cookie Ayatollah. But the hostages went back to whatever town West Point's in. They dedicated a statue to him. They got all kinds of free stuff, you know. Like free flights back there and stuff. Still milking it. You know, we ought to go back there. We didn't thank them enough.
And we haven't been out of the house for a year.
Yeah, we haven't been celebrities for a while. Jeez. You think after, that, you just want to come home and, just go back to living a normal life. Instead, every one of them wants to be like Eric Estrada. The Eric Estrada syndrome. Oh, well. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful night.
See you mañana.
Yeah, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
So long.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
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 Good night.
Bye.
What the hell are they doing up there? It's 7. We're supposed to be done at 7. Oh, it's good to hear this song.
Bye.
It's a new Beach Boys song. Come Go With Me. Pretty original. Dum, dum, dum. Tommy Edwards, I'm going to go. Thanks for listening. I'll see you tomorrow. Be talking to you.
7 o'clock in Chicago. Tommy Edwards here. Have a nice evening. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Be talking to you. Brant Miller is next.
It's 7:30. I mean, 7 o'clock and 37 seconds. It's now 7 o'clock and 41 seconds. And I'm putting in for overtime. Good night.